This is a video reply for Mr. Gross Hero Collective. Video name, Your Silence Broke Them. So I wanted to go ahead and bring up a few observations first, so that way that, you know, just want to say, nice way to tell a story without telling a story. I noticed the Evil Eye, necklace. Now keep in mind, that black rimmed one means that at some point or another, far in the past, you ended up being physically abused. Like the aging of a bruise, survivor of physical abuse. Symbolic of being somebody that guides physical abuse survivors, that their wounds are more fresh, which usually the symbolism is the, blue rimmed one, as well as the amethyst, symbolic of protection, But I wanted to go ahead and clarify that that study about social isolation being able to inflict physical pain. Funny thing is, of course, somebody with malicious intention would end up going ahead and attempting to weaponize that study without clarifying the full study. Because ultimately, the people that end up being immune to that are the people who actually have emotional intelligence and are able to self-soothe. So, trying to stoke anxiety around my ability to be able to play music or write music or just enjoy the process. Ultimately, trying to stoke that anxiety. Well, if you're not really a social person, how are you ever supposed to be able to make a band and potentially make it big or something like that? Not the fucking goal. Music, quite literally, has been a place of peace for me, So the funny thing is, with having social anxiety, it's like, hey, guess what? You know how that, anxiety of how could you ever be able to make good music without other people to make music with? And it's like, well, I just found out there's a pedal that goes with the amp that I have that I can go ahead and plug in 16 different distortion effects, set a looper that I can go ahead and record part by part by part, and ultimately do multiple different guitar effects, basically playing multiple guitar lines as one individual. So even if I end up being socially isolated while you're trying to learn, hey, don't you want to engage with society? Even if being rejected by society, it's like, another summer basically doing, Dimebag Darrell's shredding boot camp drills. I could dig it. So kind of a complete and total backfire in that aspect.